Mr. Venkat is the Chief Information Officer for PepsiCo Foods North America. Welcome, Mr. Venkat.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you a series of rapid-fire questions. When you hear of thought diversity, what words come to mind?
Empathy, listening, patience, experimentation,
How about the word introvert?
self-contained, self-sufficient, less reliant,
An extrovert?
expressive, to some extent dependent and reliant.
And would you describe yourself as an introvert or an extrovert or maybe even an ambivert?
I would say ambivert, but it depends on the situation. But also, I used to be more of an introvert, and over time have become more of an extrovert in certain situations, in certain settings.
And how about your team at work?
I would say 50-50. Half my team are introverts and the other half are extroverts.
And as a leader, do you make sure introverts on your team stay engaged in discussions?
We do. So, for example, at PepsiCo, we use this concept called responsive working. And the primary objective is to really give everyone a seat at the table. And so we go through exercises like rounds when we are discussing an important topic or we need to make a decision. We give an opportunity for everyone to speak. And over time, the introverts have gotten comfortable, right, with that methodology, and they speak without being forced to.
And with COVID, has this changed in the virtual space?
I would say COVID has actually helped. The reason is, for more than a year, we've been working remotely, mostly from home. And so having meetings with a larger group over Zoom has actually helped. Prior to COVID, 5 or 6 members may be in a room, and then several folks who joined remotely, and they were never that engaged, right? They felt a little bit, disconnected in remote. But now with these virtual collaboration tools, everybody's equal in a conference, even though you may be, working out of your home.
And at PepsiCo, what sort of issues have you faced and how have you solved them?
Yeah, so I think at least recently, over the last year or two, there's a lot of focus in terms of diversity, but it's more focused on racial diversity, gender diversity, and other forms of diversity, which are important. But I feel like the objective of thought diversity has taken a back seat.
Mr. Venkat, thank you for sharing your perspective on thought diversity.
Right, thank you.